I've got wings and boobies.
She's literally just staring at the camera. How are we competing against that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, we can't. For the rest of your life.
Go with the Dark Knight.
Can I do this or what?
Yeah.
One movie is Goodfellas. Okay.
Oh, we have to choose one of the four. Hold on a second.
Listen.
Stop interrupting
Don't
her.
interrupt,
Want
Liz,
me to
guys.
mute them all, Liz? I
All of
can.
you guys be quiet right now.
Oh my
We're trying to talk,
God.
okay? Do not.
Okay,
Oh, hang on a second. We got a phone call. Oh, sorry.
So, how did you get the link to get in the Zoom room? This is Liz. No?
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter?
Yes.
Twitter.
You know what? I might have shared the wrong link.
You want me?
Hey, John.
John, are you there?
Hey, what's the little
What's
baby
up?
in the right-hand corner?
We can't hear you.
John, you're tripping me out, bro.
Man, looks like you just snorted some coke.
Oh, shit.
No! What? People, man,
What
check it
is
out. He's
going
on. He's on the ground. Oh, wait, now some chicks on him. There's some dudes on him.
What is going on?
Wait. Oh, they're doing CPR. John's doing it. Get his ass back alive, dude.
Got
Where
eight.
we are? Oh, there goes John.
Wait, why are we
Lost
frozen?
John. Where'd John go?
Hey, John. Restaurant wearing that.
On like
If I was a woman.
10 of your monitors, you got.
What is she saying?
Wow. Wow. This is great. This is content. I don't know why we only have 11.
Hey, John, hang out with us, man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. He's there. Hey, John, what's up, dog? How you been? You
Oh,
doing
here
it again?
we go again. That's where I put the Zoom link. I meant to.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah! He's pooping.
Great. Look at it. Shit away, John.
Yeah, no, he has. Hey, when you gotta go to, he must have had Maria's.
Argentina, restaurant. Hi, John.
And a championship semi-finals. Fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna cut this shit off. All right.
We'll get there. All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
next,
take care of Jim. We gotta take care of Jim.
we got the
You know what-
ugliest Bert and Ernie I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is
Oh.
that?
Oh my god.
Kind of looks like Ray.
Right, that's that.
Sorry,
I mean,
I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. You
one?
guys gonna put shit like them.
Is that-
Barney, what's up? It's John. Oh fuck!
Oh
John,
no, John got it.
God, no!
John.
He's getting in a coffin? What is he getting in?
And we didn't get. What's that sound? What is that sound, horse?
It's this sound.
You sure you don't want to tell them about your pediatric hemorrhoid?
What's John doing? Wait, I gotta watch John on the picture. Hey, Joe, Joe Barney.
Oh, John's in. What?
Barney's going up now.
John's throwing
John-
up.
That was horse yesterday after eating meatballs from 7-Eleven.
That's what a Zoom bomber is.
That's a Zoom bomber, huh?
Oh, okay.
That's our first official Zoom bomb.
We got Zoom bomb, folks. Fucking A.
Protester.
Zoom bomb city.
That was fun.
It's
And
it's
he's
like
got his ugly ass feet down there too. You don't even have
he's
shoes on.
barefoot. I didn't even notice that costume.
boy.
So you get the orange coat, prison garb, the fake wig, and the glasses. And eBay said, nah, we're not gonna allow that. So they pulled them all down.
Why?
They said they didn't want to have Jeffrey Dahmer.
He's a serial killer. He ate.
It's more like Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's the dude that ate people?
Yes.
That's the eating.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that dude's freaky. Yeah, fuck him. I wouldn't do it either.
Then he ate them.
He's missing one piece of the costume. I would have actually had one more piece, a bag of Old Trapper, and then when people ask what that is, I go, no, not what, who. Remember Trapper used to call in the Jim Rome show?
Oh, are we
That's what we
doing?
should talk about. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you at work?
I did that on the waterhole. I crapped in my van.
Oh, I just farted. Did you hear that? I jumped into my chair. A little fart came out. And I could see it in slow motion coming out of my mouth.
Oh, a Luke?
No. I almost had an embarrassing situation happen, though. The bathrooms weren't working, and I needed to go now. Like,
You know?
I had somebody ask me if I was a bot.
Are you a bot?
Well,
Have any of us in
Well.
this room actually seen Liz live?
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
What is up? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Monday. Yes, Darren is first.
You won. You did it.
He's acknowledging the HH birthday. Yes, Cinco de Mayo is my birthday. And Jalal Bird, thank you so much for the best wishes, but you get this for being second.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And what do you get, Peter? You're not second, Vinny, you're fourth. What do you get, Peter, for being third?
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
There you go. That's what you get. Thank you, V. Thank you.
Welcome to the party,
V. Thank you, V. Thank you, V, for actually letting other people get red on the after hour. Eric got red and I got red. And I thought yours was going to get red. Your what the hell? You had some just sperm or something. I can't remember what it was. I didn't get a chance to hear Rome today. I was really busy, so I did see all these Justin. I want to say Timberlake. It's not Justin Timberlake. What Tucker? Justin Tucker, the perv. Justin Tucker. Here's Justin Tucker getting a massage. That's my impression of Justin Tucker getting a massage. What is up, everybody? Appreciate. Thank you, Vinny. Thank you, V. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I am no longer 55, born on 5'5". I'm now 5'6". And I'm actually 5'6". I was 5'7", but I think I'm shrinking. 5'6". I had to get my real ID driver's license a couple weeks ago, and she's like, what's your height? And I always said, used to be 5'8", and then I used to be 5'7", and then it's like 5'6". And I'm 56. Does that mean when I'm 57, I'll be 5'7" again? I hope. All right, so here is, listen. I've got actual footage. Why do I look crooked? I am crooked. I got actual, I will say that this day of the year for everybody, the phone doesn't stop buzzing and ringing, and it's like, yes, everyone you know reaches out to you, which, hey, I'm happy for. It's better than having them say, go fuck yourself. Let's see, wait. Why am I zooming in so much? Hold on. I gotta fix this. I don't think I fixed it. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Enough of that. OCD camera angles. Wait, I bet I can. Is that better? Anyway, I have actual movie footage of what I was doing 55 years ago today. I am going to show that in about 5 minutes after I tease the stories. 5, 6. I didn't know they stack shit that tall. They do. They do stack shit that tall. Here's the actual shit stacking process right there. That's how you start, and then it just keeps going up and up and up. You get 5, 6. Yes, I have movie footage from 55 years ago today, and I'm going to run that in a couple of minutes. We've got weird news, of course. It's a regular old day, Cinco de Mayo, Hana di Berto. This is from New York Post. Violent humanoid robot snaps, attacks factory workers in wild video. Went full Terminator. So there it is. We have now reached Terminator status where the robots are attacking people. The truth is out there. They are preparing to kill us. And I've got footage of it. I've got a couple of those Dear Annie and Dear Abby stories. Usually I don't talk about those here. I don't know. I was in a mood last night when I was reading all my articles and whatever, and it's like these showed up, and I'm like, this is interesting. It's thought-provoking. Listen to this one. Dear Annie, my husband, 27 years my junior, often leaves, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. What? Your husband that's 27 years younger than you just takes off for years at a time? And you're still married? Why? I mean, if he was like an astronaut, I could see maybe that. Anyway, and then there's the Dear Abby one. My fiance refuses to remove portraits of her late husband that hang in her home. So he's engaged to a woman who's a widower, and she still has pictures of her late husband in her home. And I'm guessing since this guy's writing to Dear Abby, that bothers him. That's one of those things where it's like, that's interesting. Now, my mom remarried, and he was a widower. I don't know if that would be a problem. He doesn't have pictures of her, but I mean, that is one of those articles where I'm like, at first I'm like, oh, she shouldn't have those up. And I'm like, well, she should. I don't know. I don't know where I come out on that. I don't know that I would have a problem if my wife was a widower and we had a picture of her late husband. I don't know. Abby is here. Which burner? Abby, dear Abby. Dear Abby, I cannot get satisfied in the sack. What is your advice?
Be real, Abigail. Is that you?
Good catch, Vinny. Any excuse to have the Abby drop.
Those are her words. For somebody else you want to go in on. I'm sure it's her.
All right. And then woman, this is all over the news. I have not read any of these stories, as I never do. I want to read them with you all. Woman missing for 60 years found alive. I'm seeing this everywhere. So I have no idea what this woman missing for 60 years found alive. All right, I'm getting ready to show you my the footage from 55 years ago of me. Yes, I was actually young once. And I'm going to play that in about 60 seconds. But, 2 minutes. I watched a movie this weekend. I don't watch a lot of movies anymore. I don't watch a lot of TV. But I was in the mood to watch a movie yesterday. So I'm looking through Vudu. I've got like 1,200 movies that I've accumulated. At one time, Vudu, which is Walmart's purchase-to-own streaming service, when you signed up and you had 6 friends join you, all their library went into your library and you got to keep it. So I have like 1,400 movies, something like that. I didn't buy them all. And then they also had if you had a DVD and put it in your computer for $3, it would convert your DVD to online streaming. So we were going to the library and buying renting checking out DVDs and putting them in our computers to get the free movies or $3 movies. Anyway, so I'm looking through all these things and I see this movie Zodiac with who's in it? Jesus. Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., the guy that plays Goose that got killed in Top Gun. That was a good movie. It's about the Zodiac killer. That was like really good, and it was based on all the actual evidence and everything. And what's interesting about that is all that stuff was taking place. The first murders were taking place exactly during the time I'm going to show you the video. So I actually have an alibi. These were happening when this movie was shot. So here we go. The Zodiac murders were happening at the same time I was blowing out my first candle on my birthday cake. Here is the movie. I gotta scooch over here real quick. Let's see. I gotta move this camera over here. All right, here we go. Here's the movie. Drum roll, please. All right, 55 years ago, when the Zodiac killer was killing a bunch of people in San Francisco, this was also happening. Oh, there's my first present. I got a ball, apparently. There I am, 55 years ago today, my first birthday. I'm eating the ribbon. Fuck the ball. I want to eat the ribbon. It's like, who gives a shit about this ball? This ribbon is lit. This is the best ribbon I've ever had in the 1 year I've been alive. It's like, fuck the ball. Here it comes. Here comes the birthday cake. Look at that big-ass candle. You couldn't have bought a package of the little little birthday candles and just put one in there. You didn't want to waste it. So you went back in the house and found a candle. Mom, Dad, found one of your candles from maybe the dining room. My mom blew it out for me, obviously. You didn't see my mouth move, did you? All right, so here's, I don't know what I'm playing with. Some more toys. I guess I got some blocks. There's my dad. Rest in peace, Dad. His mom's. Kids always like the box, right? And the ribbon. All right, so I got to figure out this cake shit. What the hell is this? So I don't know how to work the spoon yet at 1 year old. She puts it on the spoon for me, but I cannot get that damn thing in my mouth. I just don't have the coordination. And you know what? In 30 years from now, when I'm 85, I probably won't be able to put the spoon in my mouth then either. That's how it goes. I still cannot get the right angle on that damn thing. And my dad's now he's confusing me with a fork. Yeah, if the spoon ain't going to work, the fork ain't going to work either. Yeah, you're going to have to help me out, moms. Stick it, there you go. Stick it in my mouth. Yeah, and I still didn't even get that much. Come on. There we go. There's a big bite. There we go. I look like I don't know what. Now, that's the point right there. That is the point I realized where the camera was. You see it again? This is the point where I realized that I wanted to be on camera. There just wasn't a thing called an internet yet. Watch me look at it. And I stop and I'm like, oh shit, I'm on camera? I like this shit. And then I go back to what I'm doing. That's the minute I knew I wanted to do YouTube videos, streaming, live streaming right there. That's when the light bulb went off. I saw that camera and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. That camera. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, now I'm just playing with my cake. Yeah, that's what I think of the camera. Now I got to scooch back over. Anyway, there you go. 55 years ago today, that was me. Now, I understand a lot of people in my age bracket don't have movies because, you know, it's not like VCRs and shit where it became real common. Like kids that were born in the 90s, they have all this stuff documented because the video cameras. kid's first trip to Disneyland. I actually have Disneyland movies and everything else. Oh, Abigail's, any excuse to play it again.
Be real, Abigail. Is that you?
You don't like that.
Anyway, my dad was he had the 8mm movie camera, and he'd been doing that ever since he was a teenager. So I grew up with all the documentation that kids that were born in the 90s and later have. Every kid has that. But I was actually born into a family where all that stuff was recorded. Now, unlike the video recorder, film was expensive. Your real film, you had to pay for the film, to pay for the developing. So it's not like you were doing everything with the film. Oh, and I promised, Tyler's not here right now, but I promised Tyler I got 8mm movies of me playing Little League where I'm terrified of the ball. So every time the pitcher threw it, even if it was like 10 feet in front of me, I bailed out like it was Nolan Ryan throwing at my head. Every pitch that came across near the plate, I freaking bailed out because I was scared of the ball. I got that. I got to transfer that. I promise you, when I finally transfer that to digital, I'm trying to get this camera angle right. When I finally transfer that to digital, I will love old movies from Gen X. Yes. Yep, I have one of the little camera dads. This is just one box. I've got 4 boxes. This is all the film. This is how we used to do it. All the film canisters. You take out the canister, you set up the projector, you put up the movie screen, and you run the film, and every once in a while it gets stuck and then it burns up. And then you have to stop the projector real quick, and then you have to glue it back together. And yeah, the good old days of 8mm film. Gen X. Porno, right? Porno movies. They sold that shit on 8mm. I have a 8mm of a Mr. Magoo cartoon. My dad bought it. And Margot's here!
Welcome to the party,
Margot, yeah, my hair, I had hair at one time, but yeah, I have, let's see, where, no, I have hair there. There's hair there. There's no hair there, but there's hair then. Porn. Anyway, just to wrap up Friday's show, Jay won a $10 derby bet. He got to pick his horse. And he wanted me to flip a coin. So I have a coin that's 2 ounces of pure silver. It's a George Washington silver dollar. And it's huge. It's heavy. 2 ounces of silver. And he said, flip the coin between journalism and whatever gambit. Something gambit. So I flipped the coin and he got the gambit. He wouldn't have won if it was journalism either, because it was a win ticket. And then I had a trifecta, and I had that 18 burned my trifecta. That 18 doesn't come in. I get the exacta and the trifecta, but nope. I don't know if I get the trifecta. I get the exacta for sure. I don't know if I had the third horse, even with the 18 out. So that was a fun day. Wife and I went to the Indian casino. We played slot machines, and then we came. I had bet the Derby in the morning because I didn't want to mess up Jay's free bet that he won by playing marble races. Hey, you play marble races on Fridays. Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific. There's real prizes. Jim in Indiana won a shirt, and Jay won a $10 horse bet, and I don't know what I'm going to have for the prize this Friday, but I will have something. Maybe I'll give away Jim Rome's Michael Jordan rookie card, if he lets me. Eric's here.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, he ate the ribbon. It's like a horse. That's what a horse would do. All right, 55 years ago, I was learning how to try to eat with a spoon, and it wasn't going very well. A fat bag of cocaine, that would have been better, my 1-year-old birthday present, than a bag of cocaine. $2 bet paid $38. Oh, on the 18? The 18 horse? All right, so we're done with the birthday shit. Violent humanoid robot snaps. Attacks factory workers in wild video. Went full Terminator. I actually have the live, or not the live, but the taped video. Get the ad off my screen so I can show the video. Hold on. Of the Terminator robot going ape shit. These ads are so fucking annoying. Here's the ad I'm looking at. Oh, yes. I really want to look at... Yeah, nice demographic. That really fits a 56-year-old man. I want to buy those shoes. I want to buy her shirt. X-girl. Should say Gen X. I thought ads were supposed to fit your demographic. Why am I getting a high school eBay chick? All right. Are we getting another back-to-back commercials? How greedy are you? New York Post? What the F? Get to the robot killing people. The fuck is this shit? Horse is a dirty horse.
You dirty pig!
A minute of... See, this is why I pay for YouTube. I wouldn't watch YouTube videos if I had to watch fucking ads every time. All right, so now we got these two chicks. Get to the killer robot. We don't care. I'm waiting. Here we go. Here. Oh, now we got a guy. Wait, this is troubling. That's not even the video. Oh. Fuck these people. Don't they know it's my birthday? All right. I'm going to YouTube to find it. Fucking news. Assholes. All right. Robot. Violent robot attacks factory. There it is. Thank goodness for YouTube. Here,
the robot you see in this video is moments away from complete chaos. I originally covered this story in a previous video that I deleted because I presented the wrong information. The robot was never programmed to do this, it was simply a malfunction. Thanks to these two gentlemen that made a mistake, in the future I'll pay more attention to the things I share. I hold this channel to a very high standard, and although it pained me to delete my most successful video, I still believe it was the right thing to do.
Robot gets some extra robot helpers.
The robot you see in this video is moments away from complete chaos. I originally covered this story in a previous video that I deleted because I presented the wrong information. The robot was never programmed to do this, it was simply a malfunction. Thanks to these two gentlemen that made a mistake, in the future I'll pay more attention to the things I share. I hold this channel to a very high standard, and although it pained me to delete my most successful video, I still believe it was the right thing to do.
Skynet, right there.
The robot you see in this video is moments away from... The robot you see in this video is moments away from...
How do I shut you up now? There it is. Looks like a Popeyes robot. Skynet is here. Holy fuck. Abigail, I forgot. You post that stuff all the time. There you go. It's coming. That robot was... Do you see the karate moves out? He was like, yeah. I saw Karate Kid. Yeah. I'm telling you. If he wasn't chained up by the neck, he'd be killing those dudes. It's coming. The rise of the machine seems closer than we might like to think. Freaky footage captured the moment that a humanoid robot seemingly snapped and lashed out at its handlers like something of a dystopian sci-fi thriller. Quote, "This is what the machine uprising might look like," unquote. Belarusian TV outlet Nexta captioned an X-clip of the alleged attack, which boasts over 100,000 views. In the unsettling clip, which was shot at an undisclosed factory in China, the bot is seen dangling from a construction crane on the factory floor near two men looking on cautiously. The two are chatting away when all of a sudden, the automated biped goes berserk, flailing its arms and legs about in a spectacle that evokes a failed prototype from the RoboCop movies. At one point, the raging machine lurches forward while swinging dragging the stand along with it as men try to avoid getting robo-chopped. During the ruckus, the computer falls to the floor while several other items are knocked off the table. The clip concludes with one of the men flanking the angry automation and dragging its stand back into place in an attempt to stop its cybernetic rampage. Viewers saw the malfunction as a sign that a robo-revolution was upon us, with many appropriately referencing the Terminator films. Quote, went full Terminator, said one digital doomsdayer, while another apocalypticist wrote, Sarah Connor was fucking right.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
You're right. Bot alert.
Someone isn't gonna like that.
That robot was trying to kill those dudes.
What a bummer.
This is what worries me about robotic surgery. Surgery, yes. We haven't talked about this on this show. They do have robotic surgeons. Now, they're controlled by a doctor, a surgeon, but they're designed for like small towns that can't afford to have real surgeons, medical help. So you would go to the little small town, you would sit on the table, and then the surgeon from 2,000, 3,000 miles away would, do the operation remotely. Can you imagine you're having your like appendectomy and all of a sudden, yeah, with those scalpels, yeah, and your guts are flying everywhere. They're trying to grab the arms. That's nuts. Guts flying all over. By the way, I did see that Zodiac movie yesterday. That dude was a sicko. I mean, murdering people is sick anyway, but the way he did it, ugh, yuck. Sicko jerk. Anyway, they never caught the Zodiac killer, by the way. They never caught him. He might hear me talking about him right now. Freak out. Let's see. This is what worries me about robotic surgery, observed another, concerning synthetic surgeons becoming increasingly ubiquitous in operating rooms. Yeah, don't give those robots knives. Indeed, this is a shocking incident. In February, Clone Robotics uploaded a video showcasing the proto-clone. Attack of the Clones! Showcasing the proto-clone, an eerily realistic humanoid robot that's purported to be the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android. While the versatile bot is programmed to complete helpful tasks ranging from food preparation to cleaning and conversation. What do you think? Do you think I'm going bald? Oh no, really? Skeptical viewers deemed the Frankenstein-esque creation dystopian and terrifying. There you go. It's coming. It's coming. You know that movie AI that had that Haley Joel Osment, who recently was he high or DUI or something at the ski resort? Anyway, he was in that movie, and then did anyone like make it through the whole movie? That was a boring movie. Had Haley Joel Osment, and then it had I forget that Judd. What's that dude's name? Anyway, that other dude, and then it had that teddy bear robot, and they all like ran away or something. And then like aliens came and shit. Spoilers! That movie was so fucking boring. It was Steven Spielberg, AI. I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be good. Snooze fest. Man, that was boring. All right. Jude Law. Thank you, Abigail. What did I say? Judd? I wasn't going to say Judd Nelson, but Jude Law. I'm glad the apparatus doesn't act up like that, right? Be all, be like Alien. Shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, don't get an AI apparatus. Okay, so Don't ask me how I know this. Just don't ask me how I know this. And no, I don't have one. I don't have one. I promise. But I saw an ad for this device for dudes. It's like robotic. And they've been around. It's like a fleshlight, right? But it's like robotic. They have one now that you can sync to like 300 different porno movies. And it'll go the same motion as what's going on the screen. And I had so many questions when I saw that ad. Like, what? What? First of all, why would you need that device? Why does it need to sync to the movie? I could sync to the movie when I was 15. I didn't need a device to sync to the movie. You can sync it yourself. You have 2 eyes and a brain and manual dexterity. You can sync it yourself. You don't need this thing. It's freaking wired to the Wi-Fi. And so like when the guy's going in, what? Who thinks of this shit? Cocksock. That's funny. Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. I don't know what they're called. Fleshlight. Like, what would that thing be called? Yeah, why were you searching for it? I was not searching for it. What is that thing called? What would it be called? Like a male sex toy that syncs to porn movies.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Here it is. Here's one of them. Oh my gosh. The descriptions are great. 2025's best automated strokers. Editor's #1 pick for 2025. But this is the one I think I was talking about. LoveSense new Solace Pro. AI remote thrusting. Oh, wait. AI remote. I wonder if the woman's doing it like on a Zoom call. I don't think it's synced to the movie. Next gen sync thrusting technology. AI blowjob machine with upgraded sync, advanced app controlling. No, the one I saw syncs to a movie. Here it is. The Handy. It's called the Handy. At least the one the first one I saw. The Handy. Automatic interactive stroker. The top rated male sex toy with perfect sync to adult videos, including VR. Discover new ways to explore sexual pleasure. VR. So what? You put on the glasses and then you like set that thing down there and like she's like on. That is nuts. Nuts. That's nuts. Holy crap. Syncs to a VR adult videos. I got to click on the link. The #1 male interactive stroker. The top rated male sex toy with perfect sync to adult videos, including VR. $169. $169. This is free, people. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at the pictures. They're not, I can play them on YouTube. Look at that guy. Now that's AI generated image, but he doesn't look like he's having fun. Discover new ways to explore sexual pleasure. That guy does not look like, that does not sell products. That guy looks more like interested and not like happy. Oh, it shows the unboxing. Different sleeves for different sensations. Explore a world of possibilities. By the way, guys, if you haven't figured it out.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
So different sleeves. You've got this one with this little loopy-loop thing. This has got little, like, circles. And I don't know what's in there because it doesn't have the light behind it. That's the mystery one, I guess. Get 10% off your first order. The handy. The handy. Oh, nice. Look, top-rated male sex. Perfect sync. It's not going to be like a second behind. You're like, oh, this is like, it's lagging. No, it's perfect sync to adult videos, including VR. Look, 4.5 stars. 700. We got to read the reviews. Can we see the reviews? Oh, yes, we can. Very good. I'm out of breath, but the thing does its job. I'm on antidepressants, by the way. The price is high, the quality is nice, and the syncing video works well. A stand or a clamp is a must-have, in my opinion. Amazing. Oh, look at this. This one only got 4 stars, I think, because it didn't have a stand or a clamp. This one's got 5 stars. Amazing product. Very solid product. Fast and powerful engine. The Bluetooth and Wi-Fi pairing works perfect and butter smooth. It's a top product, especially when paired with Script Sync and VR. Script Sync? They're talking to you? Did they say your name? The sleeve felt amazing and was super easy to clean. Oh, the cleaning part. Decent, except the arm. The arm is weak. The arm is weak. You're weak. The arm is weak because the further out it is, the more stress will be applied to the base. It uses 1/4 to 20 threads, so the stress will eventually break the threads. The mount that goes over the handy uses the same threads and seems durable enough for that part, so you could possibly mount it to something else. Handy itself is good quality and durable. First time having an automatic masturbator. Mind-blowing. Great product. It has all the right moves and great variations. Surprisingly amazing experience. It exceeded my expectations. It's been a few months since I got the handy, so I can finally review it. The build quality and design is great and sturdy. I love the black color.
You racist piece of shit!
Length and minimalistic look. The setup was easy and not a headache. Just plug and use. Unlike some other toys, the handy is actually worth getting. Unlike some other toys. I didn't expect it to be this good and pleasurable. The sensation is amazing. I really love the default sleeve it came with. It felt great. I do regret not getting the true Gen 2 grip. It would have been awesome if it came included by default. The remote control scripts work really well, and the community behind it who are creating amazing designs and 3D prints stuff are wonderful, amazing, and great people. The handy takes the experience to another level, and using it with the right person for you makes it even more mind-blowing. Overall, I loved it. I recommend it to anyone who is looking for a remote toy. Remote. Telling you. So if you're going on a business trip, you give the wife the remote control, and then you get on your Zoom call, and then she can go. Margo, thanks for retweeting the show. I don't know that I would have wanted this one retweeted. It's all good. It's all good. We lost Abby. Abby, did you get too turned on? Did you go grab your toy, Abby? The peen machine. It's handy dandy. Wow, the chat went nuts over that. Talk about the robot attacking people. There's a couple people. So, oh yeah, play the droid thing. Start talking about the handy. I've got pages and pages of chat to read. I'd be done already. Yeah, right? D's nuts. Your wife is going to kill you when that shows up. Looks like he's on a lunch break. The pee machine. I'm old school. I go with Playboy so I can read the articles. Right, Vinny? Does it hot Tua? I don't, probably. Probably Chafes. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Who's mounting it? He's probably tired. What the hell are they trying to mount it to, right? Sounds like, nope. Abby's here. Abby's here. Are you?
Be real, Abigail.
Be real, Abigail. Are you here?
Be real, Abigail.
You didn't grab it, did you, Abigail? Sounds like someone needs to get laid. Great. So now you buy a toy because you're too lazy to jerk off past, says Darren. Oh my gosh. All right. On a slightly different, but maybe not different note, dear Annie, my husband, 27 years, my junior, often leaves, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. I saw that article and I'm like, you know what? This is interesting. And the next one's even more interesting. My fiance refuses to remove portraits of her late husband that hang in her home. That one I'm really interested because I kind of see both sides. Dear Annie, I'm a 57-year-old woman, 1 year older than me. And I've been in an off and on relationship for nearly 11 years. Okay, so they're not married. How did I think they were married? No, it says my husband. They are married. What do you mean off and on relationship? I've been in an off and on relationship for nearly 11 years with a man who is 30. She's 57. Yes, there's a big age gap, but in the beginning, it felt like we truly connected. We got married, and for a while, I thought we had something special. But over the years, he developed a pattern. He leaves sometimes for months, sometimes for years, and then comes back. Each time, I take him in, hoping this time will be different. And each time, I end up heartbroken all over again. He's going off for 2 years because he's got a handy. He's got the handy. Listen. I can answer this for this Annie chick. Each time I take him in hoping this will be different. It won't be different. Get a divorce. This is a you problem, not a them problem. It's a them problem because they're a douchebag, but it's a you problem because you keep thinking, hoping something's going to change when it's not going to change. Maybe it's the 27-year age difference and you just like that young stud when he comes back after a couple of years being away. But come on. Come on. Right now he's gone again and I find myself back in that familiar place of sadness and confusion. I can barely get out of bed some days. I know I deserve better. I know this relationship is draining me. I feel like I'm getting older. You are. And more tired each time this cycle repeats. My heart wants to hold on, but my mind is telling me I need to stop letting him walk in and out of my life like this. Yes! Yes! Divorce! I've had 2. You get over it. And wife number 2, we separated 4 times, 3 times. And you know what? After the 3rd time, I was like, I'm done. I pulled the ejection cord. Dear Revolving Door, this is Annie chick. You already know the answer. You just need the courage to follow through. Yes! Leave. Leave. Well, don't leave. He's left. End it. All right, dear Abby, this one's more interesting. My fiance refuses to refuses. So that means he's asked. My fiance refuses to remove portraits of her late husband that hang in her home. I have a disagreement. First of all, I forgot the Dear Abby part. I have a disagreement with my fiance. Fran has been a widow for nearly 6 years. I have been divorced for 34 years from a woman who gave me 2 sons. Fran also has a son and a daughter who live nearby. We have been dating for 4 years. She has her own place and I have mine, but we live less than 2 miles apart. Our disagreement is about 2 portraits of her late husband she has hanging in her home. In plain sight! In plain sight. Would you rather have her hide it in the closet so she only sees it when she parts the curtain? Oh, I miss you, honey. Oh, my fiance's coming. It's in plain sight. for everyone who comes into the house to see. I have asked her to remove them, but she refuses. In order to see her reaction, I put my wedding photos of my ex-wife on display. When Fran saw them, she hit the roof and demanded that I take them down. Double standard. Demand I take them down. I told her no, since she refuses. Although you're being a douchebag for doing it, but I told her no, since she refuses to give her son and daughter her portraits. Can you provide us with any advice? What do you think the advice is going to be? You guys are fucking idiots. Don't get married. Grow up. Fran's husband is dead, gone, and not a threat to your relationship with her. He is, however, part of her history. And if you can't accept that, it's time to deal with your insecurities. Retaliating by hanging pictures from a marriage that didn't make it to the finish line 34 years ago was petty. If gazing at those wedding photos actually brings you joy, keep them on display. But that's not really why you did it, is it? Get him, Abby, get him. Anyway, I mean, the guy isn't a threat. It's not like she's like having the pictures up, hoping he takes her back. He's dead. He's dead. And you know what? He's full of shit. He's dead and he's full of shit. All right. Time. 14 minutes. Women. Okay, so this is the one I really want to get into because I've seen this everywhere and I refuse to read it until we do the show. So I've seen it all weekend. Yep, my brother says he doesn't care, but weird. Let's see. My sister-in-law has a picture displayed in her house of her ex that croaked. I personally think it's fucking weird. If they have kids, to me, that's the difference, right? Because your kids come over, that's their dad. He died. They should get one of those beat-off machines. Abigail's burner. That is weird if he was an ex. Yep, my brother says he doesn't care, but weird. Do they make one for when I read the Hustler forum? I don't think the handy can sync with a magazine. But you know what? With AI, maybe if you take the pages and load them into the AI, maybe the handy will sync with the Hustler forum. Do they even still have that stuff? Do they still print magazines? I mean, Playboy went out of business. Penthouse went out of business. Can't compete with what's free on the internet. Woman missing for 60 years found alive. Okay, I am really interested in this because I have seen it everywhere. So I am curious. Because obviously it's not some like National Enquirer story. It's something, I mean, was she kidnapped? I'm interesting. Oh, it's from Wisconsin too. Cindy's here.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
A Wisconsin woman. Cindy, is this you? Were you missing for 60 years? Was this you, Cindy? A Wisconsin woman who disappeared more than 60 years ago has been found alive by authorities. I'm telling you right now, we're going to have a lot more of these with the DNA and everything else. I've seen these before where kids were kidnapped and then raised with another set of parents, and then they're going to whatever those DNA 32andMe or whatever the hell those are, doing the samples, and then they're finding out that they were kidnapped. Wisconsin woman who disappeared more than 60 years ago has been found alive by authorities. Audrey Backberg left her Reedsburg home in July 1962. That was 8 years before the first Zodiac killing, because I watched that movie yesterday. Maybe they thought he got her. Reedsburg home in July 1962 when she was 20 years old, a press release from Sauk County Sheriff's Office said. During a review of cold cases earlier this year, a detective reassessed the initial evidence and re-interviewed several witnesses. Sheriff Chip Meister said in the release, why it matters. Law enforcement departments across the country have been reviewing cold cases with the aid of new DNA technology, including the self-submit websites such as Ancestry.com. As such, sites have expanded, so have the number of solved cold cases. Although not many cases result in a positive ending, especially over a half a century later. A babysitter for the Backberg family originally told investigators that she and Audrey had hitchhiked to Madison, Wisconsin. Cindy, do you have any part of this? Madison, Wisconsin. Wait, you're in Milwaukee. Where they caught a bus to Indianapolis. According to a missing poster that was on the Wisconsin Department of Justice's website. The babysitter said she last saw Backberg walking away from the bus stop around a corner on July 7th, 1962. Detectives were able to determine Backberg left her home of her own accord, the Sauk County Sheriff's release said. Backberg, now 82 years old, was found living out of state and confirmed to law enforcement she decided to leave and had not been a victim of criminal or foul play. Detective Isaac Hansen spoke with the local news station WISN about the process he went through that led him to finding Backberg. Hansen told WISN that Backberg's sister had an Ancestry.com account that linked to an address connected to her. Quote, so I called the local sheriff's department, said, hey, there's this lady living at this address. Do you guys have somebody that can go just pop in? 10 minutes later, she called back, and we talked for 45 minutes, he said. Backberg may have originally left home due to an abusive husband, but it's unclear why she stayed away and out of touch for all these years, Hansen explained. He would not reveal what exactly they discussed during the 45-minute call, saying, I told Audrey I'd keep it private. She had her reasons for leaving. The sheriff's office would like to acknowledge the work of investigators, both past and present, despite the significant challenges that many... Anyway. All right, so there you go. It's private. It's private. We don't know why she left. Could have been an abusive husband. Could have been. What's that movie with Julia Roberts? She leaves the abusive husband and then fakes her drowning because she can't swim and she learns to swim. And then she like fakes her death and he thinks she's dead and then he finds out that she's still alive and then she kills him or something. I don't know. What is that? What movie is that? Does that have Jude Law in it? No, it doesn't. It has Julia Roberts, though. And then that creepy actor guy that does a good job. Night all night, Abby. Sleeping with the enemy. There you go. What if this is that, like that? And now that psycho husband who's 85 years old is going to go try to get her. That Zodiac movie was creepy. I got 8 minutes. I'm out of stories. I'm out of stories. I can play my birthday movie again. Me eating the ribbon. Oh, I remember that toy. Look at this toy. Remember that? You push the button and then it does like somersaults. Look at that, right? Now, I don't think I remember that from 1 year old, but I remember seeing those when I was a kid. I like how whoever that adult is, could be my grandma, my mom, or whatever, I have no interest in that little flippy toy. It's like, yeah, great. I'd rather play with this ribbon instead of that little toy that probably cost someone $10. Anyway, sleeping with Bienemy. Oh, I guess it's too late to say I have Zoom open if you guys want to join. There we go. There we go. I got 7 minutes. Let's see. Let me find something else. Look at the X feed. You know what? I used to get the DMs, unsolicited DMs, and they were good. Now they're all buy my crypto or make. I want to do a collaboration crypto with you or yeah. It's like it used to be good stuff. I got a folder full of stories. question is, can I find a story that I can cover in 6 minutes? Probably not. You know what I can do, though? We can play this gem again. This will kill some time. Oh, Margot posted on my YouTube. It's your birthday. Thanks, Margot. We can play this gem again. This is a good time killer right here. The drunk pig. I should get to see this every birthday.
Here it comes. I gotta get the intoxicated pig. Look where I pulled that mash at right there. Look at this
drunk pig.
You dirty pig!
Are you messed up, girl?
Are you messed up, girl?
Never seen a damn pig. Look at that. That one there's fine. That one there's fine.
Drunk.
This one here is turned belly up. Hey, you. Whoa, oh, shit, the bed almighty. Oh, come here, girl.
Come here, girl.
You dirty pig!
Holy hell, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
It slept through it.
Okay, wait a minute, there we go. Wait a minute, there we go. All right.
You dirty
shit,
pig!
The bed almighty.
See you later, Darren.
Shut up, dogs.
I'm surprised you're not all getting drunk on
watching this
margaritas and eating tacos.
You dirty pig!
Shut up, guys.
That is fucking funny. Credit for Oshkosh Tyler for finding that video. That is like the best video ever. That killed 3 minutes. All right. Anyway, we're pretty much done. Does anyone Gail's here.
Welcome to the party.
Gail, you missed the video. My movie 55 years ago. This was me. And then here's the birthday cake. And then here's me discovering the movie camera and realizing I wanted to do YouTube shows, but there wasn't a YouTube yet. I knew I'd have to wait 55 years before I could do it, or 50 years. All right, here's where I discovered the camera. Come on, where is it? Look up. There's a camera on you. You're going to be a star. YouTube star, right? I'm like, whoa, the camera. That's when I knew this was what I was going to do when I was like older. Oh, wait, hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, Gail, it is better late than never. Look at me. 55 years ago, I was starstruck with the movie camera. I'm going to be in movies. All right, red light performer. Everybody, thank you for showing up on the Cinco de Mayo. Did anyone go out this weekend and has anyone done Cinco de Mayo shit? I have a niece in Cancun right now. My parents are in Mazatlan, and I'm freaking in Portland, Oregon, or Hillsburrito. Sorry, I had a work emergency. No! What kind of emergency do you have at your work?
No! Surprise, motherfucker.
You need a button. That's what your emergency is. I need a Gale button. All right. We're officially done. Back tomorrow with the water hole. By the way, if anyone wants to join the show, I'm wide open this week. A client needs something painted. Oh, okay. Painted. Something painted right this second, right? It's always like right now. Cool. Hey, it's always good to be wanted. Tomorrow, Waterhole. If anyone wants to join this week, just DM me. I'm wide open. You can join any week. I don't have anyone booked yet. So see you all later. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Don't be too hungover tomorrow at work. It is Monday after all. See you all later. Thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all showing up, sharing my birthday with me. Appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow. Late.